Hello and welcome to another episode of Tales Across Time and Space, a Masks Unlimited series. We are now in what I'm calling Volume 2 of it. We're not resetting the numbering or anything special like that, but it's kind of a tonal shift because, we've had some crew changes and such. Speaking of crew, I am joined by...
I believe I am starting first, so
Yeah,
hello,
yes, you
I
are.
am Dustin. I am playing Blank, the Reformed.
Salutations. It is I, Carl. I am playing Nero the Newborn. I am new to this. Not because I'm newborn, but because I'm new. I'm a new guy around town, but not the only one.
I'm Cody, and I'm playing Lost and Found.
Alright, so, as you may have noticed,
You never
as
will
part
remember it.
we're running a new layout on our stream here, including some fun since having the big, seeing the Roll20 board, which really didn't do much. I decided to kind of instead we have all of our players, their labels are kind of just embedded in there next to their art and everything like that. So, and we also have to this side of me the actual chat, so you can check, so you can just see the dice rolls right in there. So, along with snarky comments that players don't want to say out loud.
Yes, the snarky comics we have behind our backs that everyone can see.
Well, usually it's stuff that's going on to the side that you don't want to interrupt the current dialogue with. So
Yeah.
Jane will be in fact joining us. She's just running late, and as it is, she is currently kidnapped. So we figured it wouldn't impede stuff to get the ball rolling.
Mm-hmm. She's just on the food hunt.
Excuse me. So,
In the forest, hunting.
last we left off, you guys, Blank had, using a airdropped case marked with, I believe, an insignia of a helix on it, and which contained a modified version of the depowering gun that was originally used on Calamity. You used it and took down the powers of both Frostshot and Firebrand, finally bringing her end of her so-called, the terror of her so-called brand of heroism. However, during the fight, Ellie Girl had lost control of her powers and created a storm, effectively. And but when the storm dissipated, she was no longer to be nowhere to be seen, as she had been taken by Calamity for reasons unknown. And QB's off looking at Soft Shiny. Unfortunately, she has some connection issues and will not be joining us for this session.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, I just shot my friend, and I'm all alone now.
Yeah, no, QB seems to have left quietly and stealthily for reasons that only she seems to know.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Is it right? What you say?
What you say?
Okay, anyway, I was about to go into the entire thing.
Anyway, so yes, you find yourself standing on top of a rooftop alone, as both Frostshot and Firebrand lay on the ground unconscious, and you hear the sirens of approaching police. What do you do?
I'm like, I'm going to slink away because I have a gun, and this is very awkward.
All right, where are you slinking away to?
I think I'm actually going to slink away to Kingside.
Okay. It's alright, so yeah. You get there no problem. You hear some, you have certain devices that are listening to just radio news chatter just so you can be better appraised of what's going on, and it seems like they found both Frostshot and Firebrand and commenting on the usual state that they are completely without powers. So you arrive in front of the secretary of the main building, like you have done many times before. You have an effective pass, so you get sent up to his personal suite as usual.
Yeah.
And what do you say to his bodyguard / secretary, which is much more than the front desk secretary?
I want to throw in some chest pun, like.
What are you going to say? This pawn has made it to the other side of the board?
I think I'm going to just kind of step up close and go check.
What? She responds to you, looking at you incredulously.
Well, sorry, had to throw in the chest pun. I'm here to see Kingside.
On the account of what? He's currently in a meeting.
Kind of as I've just I've done the job he wanted.
Alright. Take a seat there. He'll talk to you in a moment.
Alright. I'll take a seat.
Yeah. It's a pretty boring wait. You can tell from the room that this room is more about being a security checkpoint than it is about entertaining people who are supposed to be meeting here. Because if you've gotten up to this point, you're probably a little more important and or volatile than the usual clientele. So, time passes by, and eventually, unfamiliar-looking man walks past you and exits into the elevator, and his secretary looks at you and says, "You can see him now."
All right, I will do so.
So, all right, you see him sitting at his desk, and actually his back is turned to you. He's looking at a large screen projector that's on the back wall. It seems to be showing a news report about an incident that you were formerly a part of.
Mm-hmm.
Specifically, the phrase, you can see the kind of the flashing text on that. Heroes stripped of powers? ?
Well, news travels fast.
Not as fast as you seem to travel.
I know my way around town.
So,
Anyway.
I heard that you have something of interest for me.
Yes. Delivered by Helios himself, without Aegis' knowledge by the looks of it. I'm going to...
Helios? Himself? That seems a mite suspicious.
Well, I will just throw the briefcase with the gun in it. You can look over it yourself.
Huh.
There's no Aegis brand.
Because, they legally have to put their brand on everything they own.
Fair enough, but I figured if this was their shit, they would want it to be known, so no one would steal it.
Well, so he glances back towards the news report. It's showing right now some footage of both Firebrand and Frostshot being loaded into a ambulance on stretchers. They're still unconscious. There's not any kind of particular equipment on them, so it doesn't look like they're in critical condition. Just,
Mhm.
other than the fact that Frostshot suddenly doesn't have wings.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm gonna you can't see it from my mask, but I'm wincing a bit, like.
So I'm guessing you gave it a test run there, huh?
Kinda had to. It's unfortunate about Frostshot, but
Yeah.
hopefully they can somewhat cure this.
Well, I'm sure they have enough of the data on that. Though I'm wondering that they might be curious as to where it went. Bring it here.
Well, I do plan on returning it. I'm just giving you it for now so you can make a copy.
Clever. I underestimated you in that regard. You just seem to have put some amount of thought to it. He just kind of pushes a button and like a panel opens and he just slides it in. I'll have the lab look this through. As for the hey Dustin, I think I'm picking up on your mic a bit there.
Let me try to fix that on my end.
Yep. So
how's that?
Yep, that's a little better.
Alright. Had to turn myself down a little bit.
Yep. Okay. Well, you can definitely consider your debts paid. And consider that tech I've offered you a gift. They'll keep you a little more alive, especially if you end up going to fight against someone that out of your league.
So, is there a user manual with this new costume?
Reminder, this isn't technically a costume. These are more like subdermal implants that
Oh, yeah.
they're basically beneath your... They're basically, you have artificial skin and over certain areas due to the severe burns.
Mm-hmm.
So yes, consider that a gift. Mind you, it's a conditional gift. I'm sure you figured out by now that if you end up trying to betray me or cross me again, that those things will fail in the most spectacular manner.
I will keep that in mind.
I'm sure that
Though I don't like being your pawn.
I'm not asking you to do anything for me. As far as I'm concerned, our slates are wiped clean. I may have some jobs for you if you're interested. Get you other opportunities here and there. But as far as I'm concerned, you're free to go.
All right, and I will.
If this thing holds as true as it seems to, Peng, you'll find that you and your sister are going to be set for life.
I'm just going to do the Batman vanish.
As you leave the building, sorry, to our two new players, I just want to finish this kind of thing before we get the ball rolling on the new thread. Right. Alright. So as you vanish and leave the building, You are getting you find out first off that apparently a lot of outside communication gets cut off when you're in there. And second is you have 3 missed calls, all from Agent Kingsley.
All right, I will pick up the. I'm actually gonna wait a little bit so I'm not outside of the building when I call Kingsley, because I'm sure he has my phone tracked.
Yep.
Because the government. All right, so I'm going to wait till I'm like at a local McDonald's or whatever and go, hello?
We need you down at Aegis now. Something has just happened to Frostshot, and their stuff has been stolen.
Fuck. I'm coming down.
Because right now, no one can collaborate that you are actually there, even though you kind of started this whole thing.
Yes. I will go down to Aegis and kind of. I'm going to be running down there because that way I'm tired and make it look like a kind of.
Make it look like you ran down there?
Yeah.
How clever of a ploy. Running down there to make it look like you ran down there.
Well, you know, to make it look like I'm concerned.
Yeah, no, I understand. So yes, you see, when you get down there, you see that you pass by, people direct you to Kingsley. He's standing outside, Helios's lab, which looks like less of a lab and more of a hurricane crater.
Ugh.
There is a notable hole where a door should be. What do you do?
I'm going to kind of look around, see if Helios is there, and
you don't see him currently, but it looks like they're in full investigation mode.
Mm-hmm.
So
who do you think could have done this?
Not sure, but this happened earlier. This happened earlier today. We just got a point to that, and then when we didn't think we were looking into it low key, but then when your friend and Firebrand came in like that, I have a feeling that someone's taken his tech and put it to practical use already. Notably, he gives you a time frame which would have been before you were given the gun.
Okay. Very interesting.
Yep. So
I'm going to go into investigation mode because this is actually very interesting to me. So
okay.
I will.
I guess assess the situation.
Yeah.
All right. So you get to ask one of the questions on the list.
All right. I should probably open up my books so I can know.
Yeah, that's probably a good thing to do.
I'm a professional now. All right. RPGs, masks, basic moves. All right. Access the situation. All right. I will ask. Let's see.
And if you let me know if you feel like none of those apply, because that's still. I can just give you a general question kind of thing here.
I guess what here's the biggest threat would probably work. Like,
Okay. So yeah, you ask Kingsley if you can take a look into the situation. Um, you're looking around and you notice several of the cases marked similar to the one that the gun came in, scattered around the ground. So you said, what is the biggest threat, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So it seems like, notably, all the other cases are broken and destroyed, whereas the one you received was in condition. So it seems like whoever was going through here and everything, it's like decided that they wanted the thing out and they did not want anything else out of this lab. Sorry, this isn't exactly what there's just no way to directly tell that particular bit of information, so I'm giving you info about the biggest threat. Also, you notice there is some kind of brightly colored residue in some areas of the thing that looks very similar to the extraction that when you had used it on Firebrand and Frostshot. By the way, what did you do with the filled tanks on that gun?
Oh, the Super Soaker-ish things?
Yeah, the one that you just left at with Kingside.
I probably would have thrown it behind a dumpster or something like that, just
Okay.
so I can come back to it.
Okay, so you have the tanks are designed to be removable because you've just extracted someone's powers juice. You may want to save it for something. So yeah, that's what you managed to suss out of the situation.
Question. You say they're destroyed. Does it look like they were kind of trying to think if there's any residue damage, or is it look like it's been broken in half?
Yeah, it looks like it was something that was it looks blunt force, independent of the residue.
All right, just trying to think if it looks like someone with superhuman strength did this, or
no, it looks like someone with something heavy.
All right.
And and just because you may ask about this, the door notably is blown. The hole in the wall where the door used to be is notably blown outward, and looks like it was done with standard explosives. But and that does not narrow down the field at all.
Yeah. So I'm going to say, well, whoever did this didn't have any powers by the looks of it, or if they did, they had minor ones.
Kingsley is looking at you and is like, also, have you heard anything from Ellie Girl? She wasn't there on the scene when the first responders arrived, and everyone could see the effect there, and there's and I doubt Calamity was directly involved with that, so there kind of leaves only one option here.
Let's see. Did I actually see what happened to Ella Girl?
If you want to, you can we're gonna apply that loosely. The readers know exactly what happened, but if you want to say you do or do not know, that's your call.
I was with her a bit, but we lost track as when the chaos was happening. She ran off somewhere, and I was in no condition with my grounding.
He gives you a look are you you're really listening to that, but he doesn't pry at the moment. So, all right, well, look, we got this here. They're doing some debriefing with Helios down below. just see if you can try to find her. Because right now, with this bit of tech on the loose, I am kind of concerned for her.
I'm gonna ask, how is Helios doing? He wasn't hurt in any way?
No,
This was his lab.
He was fortunately one of the rare times when he wasn't actually in the lab.
Good.
So yes. Also, hello, Jane. Welcome to the stream.
Hi. Sorry, I was grabbing food.
That's fine. We
But I'm
mostly
kidnapped
just
anyway, so it's not like I've missed anything.
yeah, mostly it's just been dealing with the blank in the aftermath. So yeah, so basically, Kingsley just asked you to kind of look into where she ended up.
Mm-hmm. If I can find her, I will. I will say that.
Yeah. Okay. Speaking of where Ella Girl ended up, what kind of place does Calamity bring you to?
We have a new. I noticed we have a new style for the board. That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Hooray!
Yeah, everyone's got their labels all embedded in and everything like that.
Well, if Calamity is such a force of nature, I like to think his hideout is someplace with a very strong elemental connection.
Okay.
Like maybe he has like a volcano near a lake or something. Like that.
A volcanic lair.
Okay. I'm gonna put a kibosh on the volcano because I don't think you're brought to a tropical island. But let's say there's a hot spring north of the town. You know, kind of like Yellowstone-y area.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that makes sense.
So, all right, cool. So yeah, it's actually in part of the cave area. He just chiseled it out himself, most likely. But as you come to, you see yourself in the back of this, not bad cave. It's just,
do I feel like? How do I feel right now? Was it like a clean knockout you gave me?
Okay, I think two different people are picking up mics.
Oh, I'll just mute myself in case that's me.
Because I think it's you and Cody, based on who's.
I don't think it's me. I have a headset on.
Okay, I don't know. It's just, or it could be it was both Dustin and Jane's mic picking up, so it kind of feedback looped.
Yeah, that might have been it.
Anyways, so yeah. So what were you asking me about? Sorry, how you feel?
I was asking like how clean was this knockout? AKA like, is it up for me more to determine like exactly how I feel right now, or is it just kind of?
Well, that's the thing. I think you were kind of in a lose control state, as it were. So you don't really remember much of what was going on, other than the fact of sheer elemental energy coursing through you, and then it just suddenly stops and everything went black. So you don't know if he directly knocked you out or if he just stopped the effect and then you passed out from exertion. So.
All right. Where am I?
You see the silhouette of Calamity in front of the entryway.
Calamity. Right. Where are we?
You're safe.
Oh, that's a surprise. Sure you didn't want to take any pot shots at Man's daughter?
You... But why would I want to do that when you're taking my lessons so dearly to heart?
What are you talking about?
What you did today, I felt it. Hell, if your father was still around here, he'd have felt it too. You were blending elements.
Well, yeah. I mean, I was just trying to stop Firebrand. She was attacking Blank.
And trust me, I do not begrudge you trying to stop that one. But the thing about blending things, that is one thing as far as I'm aware, your father never did.
You have a point. So what if I did?
Do you know why he never did? Because trust me, his power was such that he could do that quite easily.
Really? What? Why?
Because
during this conversation, I would like to while I'm talking with him to see if I can I'm restrained at all or
no. In fact, there is some stuff that passes for a bed if you are interested in living a very Spartan lifestyle.
Oh God!
What?
I am a current present-day girl. You think I would live in a Spartan lifestyle?
Well, basically what I'm saying is it's slightly more comfortable than the ground.
Okay. That's true. So, all right. So, sorry.
Yes.
Saying.
So, yeah. Because he was obsessed with keeping control. Wielding one element on its own is simple. You can focus on it. Once you start pulling more in the end, they feed and churn off of one another. They become unpredictable, but powerful.
Yeah, that's true.
So, like I said, I'm sorry if I'm going to be quoting himself, but I forgot to actually look at the videos for this, so excuse me if we're accidentally retconning things here. That's why I asked you. That's why I had asked you to grow strong, and you're doing it. You deserve Okay, this is more the GM saying it. Commendation, I believe is the correct term I'm trying to say here.
Commendation.
You know, like accolades, praise. That's the term. Yeah.
He's really using these fancy words? Man, this guy has a better vocabulary than I expected.
Yeah, well, I'm going to just... This is... Okay, the comic is going to go into a little bit of a flashback thing, kind of explaining stuff because... From his perspective. Basically, what has happened to him before... Like, you're seeing the kind of describing where he talks about losing power but losing control. He had lost control so thoroughly that he was more of just pointing stuff in a direction. And he's actually... Like, and ever since you kicked him out, the power down, he's reestablished his control.
Oh, so it's just gone like Hulk rage, and when we did that power arrow or whatever, it kind of pulled him back to his senses?
Pretty much. Mind you, there's a very real chance of him getting back to that point, but as of this point, he is more in control, and he's trying to wield a scalpel instead of a tank, comparatively.
Well, what about a scalpel tank?
We don't talk about those. So, yes.
The precision destruction machine.
No, you lead with the scalpel to make sure you get the right point, and then jam so much into it.
Well, when everything looks like a nail, or when you have a hammer. Yeah.
So I'm sorry, I'm just picturing you just doing a small incision with a scalpel and then trying to shove a tank into the incision.
Yes. Oh, yeah.
Exactly where I was going with that.
Okay. All right, so we'll cut off from your scene here for a little bit here, Jane. Okay, what is Lost and Found doing right now in a typical patrol?
Probably looking for all the lost, forgotten areas that everyone forgets to look.
And can I assume like his character just actually manages a lost and found in their civilian identity?
Oh! This is good. Actually, this work. I can work with this actually. Blank, you actually are aware of Lost and Found.
Oh.
So you've heard about this person, and well, right now you have no leads whatsoever on what happened to Jane, Alley Girl. So it seems like
good at finding stuff.
So forcing the group, trying to force the group back together.
Yeah.
So, or together in the first place, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
So what are you looking for right now? Lost and Found.
Lost cat.
Okay. So yeah, you're actually. Yep. No, you're just doing some small stuff here and there. So yeah. Let's just say you're nearby the park because it's one of the nicer parts of town. You're pretty far away from where that whole storm debacle happened. So yes, Blank. However you come to the scene, you see Lost and Found looking for a cat.
Yeah, I imagine I do the kind of Batman just kind of appear thing. Go Lost and Found.
What?
So tell me, has Lost and Found heard of Blank?
I don't think she cares. I don't think
Okay.
she was noteworthy if she has or hasn't.
Okay. Like she may have heard, but just didn't bother leaving a mark. Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah.
All right, that's fair. That's Blank. So
Exactly.
we have the two enigmas here. Like
one natural one through skill and the other through otherworldly means.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. Also found a person with a featureless mask and black robes appears in front of you. What do you do?
Hi. Who are you?
Hello there. I hear you're the person to go to if someone's lost.
Mostly cats. That's all the people remember me about. Cats. I'm the cat lady.
Oh god, that's so sad. I'm sorry.
Oh my god! Wait, what? Are you saying like is your character like not even just a superhero? You're just
No. It's the thing. Like, yeah, no, that's all that people remember her for is just the cat part. Like, you're trying to be a. Oh man, so it feels. Sorry.
Did your parents have this issue too? Your legacy parents have this issue too.
Yup.
I think the big difference is that whereas the previous members embraced that aspect of it.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Well then, how would you like to find something a little bigger than a cat?
A tiger?
I'm going to give the file to Ella Girl. Like,
Oh, not a tiger. I can try. Oh, got the cat.
One kitty drop
We
off
drop
later.
this cat off? Yeah.
yeah.
So, go ahead and I'm going to have you roll to unleash your powers. Unless you have something else that would be more appropriate to channel your
Oh, I don't know. I don't think I do.
All right,
That'll
so
be Rollin' Freak.
Okay, what do I? I don't.
just click the little dice icon next to your freak.
Next to my freak. Okay, let me just. There I am. The dice next to my. Oh, okay, there we go. No bonus or anything.
No extra bonus right now.
Okay.
All right. So you get to do what you want to do, but either the effect is unstable or temporary, or you have to mark a condition.
Hmm. I'm going to look at Blank and say, how important is this person?
Sorry, how what is this person?
How important is this person?
Well, she has saved the city a number of times,
Like my
and
family.
she's a good friend of mine.
Okay, I'm gonna use what was it?
Well, like I say, I could.
Use a counter? No, that wasn't it.
You can take a condition, or
Yeah, I'm gonna try to take a condition and
All
find
right,
her.
because if otherwise, I could easily use the unstable or temporary to try to pull in Nero as well.
I tried to unstable then.
Okay. So.
I think that would be.
All right, so you get a ping on this something that's lost here. Something, you're kind of narrowing it down. You find something strong, like an individual that is strong and lost right now. Okay, Carl.
Hi.
He's all right.
Carl!
Sorry, I've been muted all this time because I didn't want any background noise too.
Yep. All right. So, sorry. What part of town are you lost in right now?
I would say an alleyway, perhaps, or I would ask like what kind of town is it? I'm
Yeah,
thinking
you're in-
an alleyway, but
Okay, yeah. Halcyon City is basically like Metropolis, Gotham, and all that rolled into one super city.
okay.
So
So I would say like in a like sort of dark alleyway, like just sniffing stuff.
Yep.
Like is this safe to eat? And
so yeah, so yes, as you are sniffing and questioning the stuff in the alley, no clue at where you are in this part of town. A portal that seems to just slip out of your mind seems to open into the alley, and out walks two individuals. Oh, could we get a brief physical description of you of Lost and Found just for the viewers who didn't watch the CC episode?
Oh, okay. Just give me a second. I made a character in Champion, so I can kind of describe her. Okay, her costume is like knitted, like sewn together. She wears a belt with a teddy bear logo on it, and she wears a scarf and some type of piece of clothing to hide her face that was turned into a mask.
Okay.
And she's half colored, like half of her is black, half of her is gray, and like bits of red all around the costume.
All right. So yeah, so an individual looking like that, and a person in a white featureless masks and black robes also emerges from this portal.
Reaper?
No, featureless. Also, we've already done that joke a few times.
Oh, sorry.
No harm, no foul. So yes, Lost and Found and Blank, you see a... Well, both of you guys have seen the art in there, but let me scroll up to it just so I can describe it verbally.
Yeah.
You see a kind of like scrawny-ish. Sorry if I'm getting the physique build up there. Hunched over one of the chin. He's got red eyes, white hair, weird clothing, like a scarf, and is that a kilt or is that just a waist sash? You're not really sure. Sorry, if we'll post it on the Discord, the actual art. I am probably horrible at describing it physically. It is actually really cool art.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what happens when we get the artist for most of our characters into the game.
So what do you guys do?
I'm going to look this guy over in the... this is a weird creature, but...
Lost and Found, the portal was supposed to take you directly to that thing that you thought was lost.
Yeah. That's weird. This must be the lost thing. Are you lost?
Well, at least I can talk.
Yeah. It can talk, yes. No face man. Why do you have no face?
The name is Blank, and it's a mask. Roll credits.
Oh.
I have a max like that. I have a little bit of everything.
So those aren't your real faces. Those are masks you're wearing? Why are you wearing those?
Are you a serial killer? Should have checked. Are you?
No.
Not you. The mask. He's hiding his face because he's a serial killer.
I'm going to forgive you this once, but call me a serial killer again, and I will hurt you.
Like I'm scared of you. Serial killer. So west of you.
Wait, he's a serial killer?
Yes, let's attack him.
Oh, this is wonderful. So, Blank, what do you do?
Well, I did say I hurt her, so I will just do the grab her by the arm and flip her over type thing.
Okay. I'm going to just call this unleashing your powers for right now, but you'll let you roll your danger instead, just because it feels more accurate. So yeah.
How do I get to see this?
So you do what you get to do what you want. Unstable or temporary or market condition.
Okay, I will I'm already angry, but
I'm just role playing.
Yeah, I know. It's just you kind of pushed a button with Blank, and it's like he had a really rough time with a serial killer. So
I don't know that. He's just wearing a mask.
yeah, I know. He said like call me a serial killer again, and he'll hurt you. So
and that's what happened.
I will make it unstable, I guess.
Okay, so Blank grabs a hold of Lost and Found and flips her over and over his head and onto the ground, and is like kind of pins her for a moment there. Nero, you just saw this guy who Lost and Found claimed was a serial killer just flip and pin pin her to the ground. What do you do?
What are they? After they do it, what are they doing? What do I see in they have on them? Because I didn't.
You see a few guns on Blank.
That I've yet to pull out, by the way.
Yes, I know, but you did choose unstable or temporary, so this is how I'm making
Yes,
it
I do.
unstable.
Oh, I'm just saying, like, take this into account.
Oh,
Like,
come on, you have to see that my character would assume you're some type of murderer.
In a city full of superheroes.
Someone with guns. A real hero does not carry guns.
Well, you didn't necessarily notice the guns. I'm saying that Nero specifically notices the guns.
Yeah.
So, what do you do?
Wait a minute. Why are you carrying guns that are just decide to attempt to tackle?
Alright.
So, like, don't do that.
I love
In my
it.
head,
First session we have PvP.
Hey, you know what? This works, honestly. I actually am really digging this haul. So, I'm going to have you roll to directly engage a threat. So I'm going to read off the effect here. Because, get out of my way. You're blocking my view. Because you guys are both new to it, so. Directly engage a threat. When you directly engage a threat, roll plus danger. On a hit, trade blows. On a 10 plus, pick 2. On a 7 to 9, pick 1. What you can choose is resist or avoid their blows, take something from them, create an opportunity for your allies, and press surprise or frighten the opposition. So,
Okay.
So roll plus danger. So,
Hold on. Plus danger.
so just click the little die icon.
What's the situational bonus for me? Or
Nothing
okay.
right now. So just leave that at 0.
None?
Yep.
Okay. Missed.
Uh-oh.
Oh, whoa.
This is becoming really Looney Tunes.
Oh, good news is you mark a potential.
Also,
potential. I have potential to not mess up again.
alright, so, but yeah, so you charge at Blank, but Blank, you've dealt with this before, so. And you're just, at this point, you're just, you don't feel like these guys are actually, like, bad people right now, they're just stupid.
Yes.
So, with a casual leap and flip in the air, you jump over the charging Nero, who proceeds to collide into Lost and Found. And they both skid and slide across the alley floor and end up rolling into a dumpster.
No, I am going to play her like a stupid. I think that would be fun.
Amateurs.
What do you do, Blank?
Ow.
I'm just going to stand there and go, first
Well,
of all,
did it
I'm a
push me
superhero,
again?
not a serial killer.
1 second. What'd you say, Cody?
Did it push me into the garbage?
Yep.
Oh.
Because he rolled 2 1s. I'm sorry. I got a little bit of freedom on the results of that one.
When I knocked in the garbage, I was like, ooh, I found something.
Oh.
What'd you find?
A missing watch.
Okay.
I was looking for.
I like how apparently you also have luck finding powers too. But I'm okay with that. It's just you just seem to find the opportune item.
Yep.
No, that was probably the last thing he found.
So
First of
Anyway.
all, I'm a superhero, not a serial killer.
Oh, that's awesome! Why didn't you say sooner?
Why do you have guns?
Yeah!
Why did... Wait, if you were traveling with this person, why do you not know this individual?
People just kind of ask me to do things, and I do it.
Oh. Who are you again?
Lost and found. You probably won't remember me.
I don't get it.
I'm blank.
I don't get it. What do you mean? Explain, child. No, child. The child here.
So Blank, you have these two in front of you, and comical misunderstandings have occurred. What do you do?
I am just going to sigh and call Aegis.
Okay, what are you trying to do there?
I am going to have them take care of these two, because...
you get a busy signal.
Of course.
Ba, ba, da, da, da.
Alright, I will try to give the simple version of things that happened. My ally, Ella Girl, got kidnapped. Or
Oh, no.
is lost.
What? Who would
Yeah.
do such a thing?
That's what I'm hoping to find out. We were looking for her, and we wound up here.
Lost and found, you're pretty sure that, well, since you have found the other powerful individual that was lost, you're probably pretty sure you could probably find Ellie Girl a second time now.
Okay. I'm gonna start doing that.
Yeah, don't worry about rolling. Basically, this detour was your unstable part of your Unleash Your Powers. So
May I help you?
Normally I would say no, but we might... Do you have any thing that can help, other than looking weird?
like you
I
can
got
talk.
big giant claw hand.
At least he has a face.
Yeah, I don't know why you guys hide yours. What's wrong with your faces? That I don't understand.
It's sometimes better to be hidden.
I don't hide my face. I'm just sick all the time. Shoot.
Also, I love the fact that a Blank could legitimately go say that I was badly burned when with the question of why he wears a mask. But
That is very true.
Yes, but meanwhile,
Just pull off the Phantom of the Opera.
or Two-Face with a mask.
I was actually thinking of Deathways 2000.
See, there are many examples in fiction. But meanwhile, in the caves to the north of the city. So yes, Ella Girl, Calamity just basically told you that the reason your father doesn't do it is because he wants to keep his elements under control.
And you're acting like this is a surprise. I mean, we don't want to end up like you.
And tell me, do you think you honestly could have defeated Firebrand if you hadn't?
You know what? I'm not going to say I would have done it all by myself, but I think I had. I'm doing plenty fine without it. And where I don't need to use multiple elements, I also have a team to help out.
I will not begrudge you the strength of others. It is just another type of strength. What I will begrudge you is you holding yourself back. He's he kind of. It's like somehow you feel waves of elemental force start coming off of him. It seems like he's getting charged up. I guess I'll have to make you see your make you see your folly. And at that point, cue again one of these mind-bending portals appearing on the ceiling, and Blank, Nero, and Lost and Found tumbling on the ground between Calamity and Eligirl.
I imagine Blank's the only one who's gracefully does the duck and roll and land on his feet.
You do the superhero landing.
Oh.
Yeah.
Ah, Blank, you're here.
And Calamity has just this look of what?
And they are, and these people don't. Wait, so these people. Okay, these people don't have their faces. So you can learn from these guys. Hey.
I have a face!
Oh,
I said,
who are these people?
Annoyances.
I'm Lost and Found. Nice to meet you. Off from my hand to both of them.
You feel
Hi.
the ground cracks beneath you as Calamity shouts, "Enough! You are interrupting a lesson. I will give you a chance to leave."
Okay.
What kind of lesson are you? How quick is this lesson going to be over?
Is there homework after this?
I'm a busy girl. I got a lot of homework to get done tonight.
Okay, yeah, he is going out and punching you. Take a powerful blow.
Me?
Yes, you. He is punching you with a force that earthquakes. He was getting annoyed as it was, and you started being lippy. So roll plus conditions.
Oh boy. Yeah, that's gonna start combat here.
Alright, you get to choose one from the Take a Powerful Blow list.
Oh boy.
You get to lash out verbally, provoke a teammate to foolhardy action, or take advantage of your influence to inflict a condition. Give ground, your opposition gets an opportunity. Or you struggle past the pain, mark 2 conditions.
Ugh. That's hard.
Yeah.
So, sorry, what were the options you gave me?
Provoke a teammate into foolhardy action, or use your influence to inflict a condition. Give ground, giving your
my influence to inflict a condition.
on.
Well, no offense, but I don't know these guys very well, so I'm going to inflict my condition on I'm a little freaked out by this weird dragonborn, so I'm tempted to put a condition on him because I have no idea who this person is. At least in the case of Lost and Found, I might recognize them from their lineage, but I have no idea who
you don't. That's the problem. They get forgotten.
Oh. Okay, then I'm gonna put it on Lost. Or you know what? God. I'm gonna admit I'm a little. I'm gonna inflict Afraid on Lost and Found.
Okay, just because of the force of the blow and
Yeah,
you were feeling. Yeah.
Snappy and Lost and Found, even if they know who I am, are it would be very fitting for the roleplay to have them realize, oh shit, this is Calamity.
Yeah, no, yeah, that moment.
Supervillain.
Yep. Also, like I said, you just got punched by a supervillain who I described as looking like Doomfist. I'm sorry, you are taking a powerful blow.
Yes. So yes, I will inflict.
All right. So
Afraid on Lost and Found.
Lost and Found, mark Afraid on your sheet there. And
Okay,
also,
just give me a sec.
and in addition, Ellie Girl, you lose influence over Lost and Found by doing that.
I'm sorry, Lost and Found. I'll make it up to you.
But I believe you have just triggered a team move here, though. Because I believe you are entering battle against a dangerous foe as a team.
I think it's fitting. I would say Blank is the leader, considering he's the one who grabbed you too.
Yeah. I have no objection to that.
Okay.
So let me get my counter app here.
So even though it's my villain, I'm kind of out of the loop. I have no idea who these two people he grabbed are.
I'm like, this is kind of how Blank handled deal with the other villain that was someone else's. So real cross shot.
Well, to be fair, that's just because yours hadn't started reeling their head until now.
Mm-hmm.
So, all right. So first, I add 2 team to the pool. All right. Does Blank have influence on Ellie Girl? Everyone else I know you do have influence on because of how their things work.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
don't know.
Blank has influence on another girl.
All right. So that adds another team to the pool. We're up to 4. All
I
right.
should remove my influence from Lost and Found for the moment.
Yep. Because you lost influence over them by doing that action.
I'm just putting, on my character sheet, I'm just putting a minus because likely I'll get it back, but just so I don't have to retype the name.
Yep. Okay. All right. All right. What is everyone trying to do here right now? Starting with Blank.
I assume when he gave me this all of a sudden Doomfist punch, did I go flying into the wall?
Oh yeah, no, you went flying. There is an Ellie Girl shaped crater in the wall.
Yeah, I was gonna say this is probably the Looney Tunes. Like there's like a hole in the wall, shaped like you. I'm going to try to take down Calamity. Like,
all right, so your goal is to take down Calamity.
Yeah, I agree. We're going to take down Calamity.
Lost and Found. What is your goal right now?
Okay, I'm afraid. So
yeah.
I'm going to. When I'm afraid, I'm going to summon my teddy bear.
Well, no. I'm asking, what in this fight? What do you want to accomplish in this fight?
Okay, probably just support. So.
Well, no. Like, what is your end goal in this fight? Like, both Blank and Ellie Girl's goal is that Calamity is defeated. Is their end condition for this fight? That's what they want in this fight.
Okay. I guess I would go after him too.
Okay.
He punched that poor girl. It's like, that's not nice.
Nero, what is your goal in this fight?
Considering the sort of nature of Calamity and the way he has played another vigil, and considering what I've done before so far, that I've presented so far, yeah, he's gonna go after Calamity and be like, "That's not nice. I'm gonna attack you." Defeat him as well, like everybody else wants to.
All right.
Because obvious reasons.
All right. So, does everyone trust one another here?
Yeah, I trust to Blank bringing in my team.
Yeah. I know you two trust. Blank, do you trust Lost and Found and Nero?
I am the pure symbol of heroism. I must trust people that my friend.
Yeah. Blank is not as trusting.
All right, I'm going to call that as a no on that question, so you lose the point of team.
He kind of grabbed 2 people randomly.
And
these guys are just like, he doesn't know them. They're kind of just going to be in the way, kind of thing. Like,
okay, so there's a rule I keep forgetting about. So you're going to lose 2 points for it because your team is definitely ill prepared or off balance right now.
All right, yes, that's true.
She got punched in the face. Yeah.
But as a leader of the team, you can mark a condition to avoid losing any of these points, any of those 2 points of team from the pool for each.
All right.
So if you want, you can mark a condition to add one or two. You can mark one condition to add 1 team to the pool, or 2 conditions to add 2 teams to the pool.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
Basically, the leader can
will-
mark conditions to try to keep the team together.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I'm gonna mark guilty.
Okay.
And,
Well, that's kind of fitting. You did just bring two random people into a situation.
yeah. I think I'm gonna do only that one because
All right.
I would just be
Yeah.
like, oh, that is a lot of conditions that will be taken.
Yep. So, all right. So, how team works for new players here? You can at any point when a person rolls, and after they've rolled, you can describe how you help them and spend a point of team to add +1 to their roll. So that can help bump stuff up, and any number of teammates can help and spend more than one team. Alternatively, you can spend team selfishly to shift one label up and one label down. This includes the label that you just rolled, and this could change a failure to a success, because this changes the roll. But you have to, when you do so, you have to describe how you ignore or mock or disregard the team. So, all right. All right,
By
Blake.
the way, I want to. One other small thing I want to declare before combat officially starts. Currently, Blank is my friend, and the jerk in front of me who just punched me is my rival.
Okay. So, if he didn't already have influence on you, Calamity has influence on you.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I think this is very fit.
Also, I think he probably should have been shifting your labels there, come to think of it.
Okay.
Because he was very much telling you how the world worked.
Yeah.
He was
So,
trying.
all right. 1 second here. View. There we go. So I can see your labels here. That's one of the nice things about this view is I can just kind of look at.
All our labels. I know it's
Yep.
kind of nice, actually.
Blank, did you just Dustin? Did you just open your playbook section on your character sheet?
Yeah, because I technically have it as the beacon, which I'm like, oh,
Oops.
right. 'Cause I
Okay.
have my thingy, so.
Yeah, that's fine. Because I noticed your labels shift down because of when that changes the formatting on the character sheets, which I have to do the screen caps for.
Sorry,
All right. He's trying to pump your superior up and your savior down. Do you accept or reject his influence?
Oh, I am definitely going to reject that influence.
All right, make a flat d20 roll, 2d6 roll. So there should be a 1 for a flat d6 underneath your labels.
God dang it! Why does my desktop thing is being faulty for a moment? I don't know why my keyboard seems to fail on it.
should I leave my thingy open, or are you?
On my laptop.
All right, I can quick roll that one for you. Because I have everyone's character sheets open, because that's how I am getting your label.
Wait, I think I got it. Okay, 7.
All right, so on a 7 to 9, on a 7 to 9, on a hit, you successfully hold to yourself and tune them out. On 7 to 9, choose one. Clear a condition or mark potential by immediately acting to prove them wrong. Shift one label up and down, your choice, or cancel their influence and take +1 forward against them.
Wouldn't that also work to cancel out? I don't know would that still give me the bonus to them as my foe?
Basically, this happened before you declared them. You did the declaration of them as a rival, so they will still have the influence, but you will have that +1 forward.
Ooh. No, screw it. Let's do that. I'm gonna remove my influence.
All right.
By
declaring
weird,
them.
Calamity both has influence on me, but so that it's very
Well,
fitting.
no. What happened
Equally
was
cute.
this was from his talking at you earlier before we had everyone just drop down in. So we were retroactively resolving that. Now you have declared Calamity your rival, so he has regained influence over you, but you still have +1 forward to your next roll against him.
Okay, I got a +1 against him. All right.
Yep. Until you use that.
And I assumed, like, in the roleplay sense of me attempting to do that, that was kind of my response was the conversation we were holding earlier.
Yep, no, that's fine. So, Blank, you just saw Calamity cold clock Eligirl into the wall. What are you doing?
I am going to, let's see here.
Yeah, you're in a
I'm
wide...
just going to...
Yeah, you're in a wide cave. Calamity was at the entrance, but he moved past you to punch Eligirl.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to just kind of like jump on his back and like take a garrote wire and like just kind of wrap it around his neck.
Okay, you are directly engaging a threat here. There is no way around that one. Unless you have a move that gives you a better version of it.
No, I'm directly engaging.
Alright. Roll plus danger. Oh my god, that worked.
Dangerous.
Wow.
Oh yeah.
Oh wow.
Okay,
Yeah, it's kind of
so,
what happens when you have 3 danger.
Oh shit.
So, what are you doing then? You get to pick 2.
Right, I am going to create an opportunity for my allies, first of all.
Okay.
I think I'm going to resist and avoid their blows.
Okay. That was... I was waiting for that particular part of it. Because, depending on what... Basically, choosing that is whether you caught him off guard or not. Because if you didn't catch him off guard, that wire was about to get electrocuted.
Okay.
But no, you caught him off guard.
Well, I guess it is a fundamental element of part of nature. So
yeah, and remember, he's not as elemental as he is disaster. So lightning strikes are definitely under his purview.
Oh yeah.
So, okay. All right, so. Sorry, I gotta figure because you succeeded. I get to mark a condition for him, and then that causes him to do stuff.
Okay.
So. Okay. Yep. No. Definitely. This is so. Yeah. You start choking him, and you're actually choking him. I think both you and him are kind of surprised that this is actually working.
Huzzah!
At least it is working until he stomps the ground and just this wave of seismic force just rips through you and knocks you off of him. You land gracefully and everything, and it's just like he's kind of on his knees gasping for breath, but his offense is doing.
I want to take advantage of while he's gasping for breath.
1 second here. But the wave has unstable the caves. It has made the cave unstable, so stuff is starting to fall from the ceiling as well.
Ooh.
Can I take advantages by unleashing my power to basically earthbend, taking some of the debris away from my allies and making it fall on him?
Okay. Go right ahead. Yeah, I guess that would be unleash your powers, because otherwise you're not directly engaging him, you're trying to make the environment to hinder him and not hinder your guys. Yep. So go ahead and roll plus freak.
Oh.
That is a miss.
No.
So, if 2 people want to jump in and help Eligirl with this, if you could figure out a way how to, but even then it'd be unstable and temporary.
I don't know how I could.
Well, someone also has portal magic. Quote, cough, cough.
I do have also shadow control. I could help control her, kind of balance her.
Well, remember we switched that up for like forgotten things, like to the nature of stuff being forgotten to better fit your theme.
Okay, what are my pyres? I have porters. I have.
Wait, I get a +1 automatically on that because that's my next roll against him.
True. So you're at 6. So if one person helps, you'll move that to a hit and get what you want at a cost.
Odie,
What are my
Carl,
bios
what have you?
again?
Give me a boost.
Like you
I'm
could
thinking,
also
like-
just go ahead. Say what you want to say there. Sorry.
I'm thinking of using either my gauntlet or an ice breath to like do something
Okay.
like that, or like something to push it forward.
Well, you could also just distract Calamity so he doesn't interfere with it too.
Okay. Well, yeah, I might still do the ice breath, but on Calamity.
Yep. No.
Just like when he's like kneeling down, I just
So yeah. So he's
breathe ice onto his leg, and what must I roll for that?
don't need to roll anything. You're just spending a team from the pool to help out.
Yeah.
That way, so my thing doesn't fail as bad.
Nope. All right. So you get to do it, but you have to let either marking condition or explain how it's unstable or temporary.
Well, as I said, mostly I was trying to keep my teammates from getting injured, so I assume it was just me working for maybe a few seconds.
Well,
What's
no.
the
If you choose to mark a condition, or I say how it's unstable or temporary.
Ugh.
So your choice on that.
You know what? I'm feeling a bit injured, so maybe I feel a little hopeless right now,
Okay.
especially after that failure.
Okay. So you mark hopeless, but it does exactly what you want. Everyone is considered shielded from the effects of this cave-in. So he finally, once you start doing it, he starts getting pelted by the rocks, kind of just not necessarily hurting him, just because he is like
In this,
Blank taking
this
one of
kid
these
was more
rocks versus
distracted
him
and stuff.
is totally a different level of magnitude here.
Mm-hmm.
So he's just like
this
kind of
kid was
shatters.
more distraction and protecting the rest of the team.
Yep. He kind of rips his legs free of the ice and turns to face Nero. Nero, what are you doing now? As Calamity is moving forward to strike at you.
I'm sort of preparing to like move and avoid him, and
Okay.
then prepare to sort of move around him, counterattack it that way. Like considering that he's big and I might be smaller than him, so might be able to maneuver myself around him and
Okay.
counterattack it that way.
So you're kind of
Okay.
going in close quarters combat with him, trying to dodge his blows while landing whatever you can on your own.
Yeah, something like
Okay.
that.
So it sounds like you're directly engaging a threat. So roll plus danger. Unless you have a move or something that lets you do something otherwise in this scenario.
Oh.
All right.
Oh,
All right, you trade blows, and you get to choose one of the options, which is trade or resist or avoid their blows, take something from them, impress, surprise, or frighten the opposition, or create opportunity for your allies.
I'm thinking of creating an opportunity for my allies with.
Okay. So just so you know, he will pretty much land a hit on you if you don't resist or avoid his blows. So.
Well.
So if you're willing to create the opportunity at the expense of taking a hit there, that's fine. I just want to make sure you're aware of that.
Probably
So,
then
AK, are you willing
attempt
to
to like.
sacrifice your own well-being to try to give the team a chance, or would you rather make sure you two are basically squaring off?
Okay. Could you repeat the other options?
Yep. Resist or avoid their blows, take something from them, create an opportunity for your allies, or impress, surprise, or frighten the opposition.
What is impressive or surprise position? What is?
basically you kind of just cause them to get frightened, scared. Basically you just you succeed and succeed well in fighting them.
What exactly happens in that case? Like I'll get hit.
Yeah, like if you don't resist or avoid their blows, they will hit you, because when you roll a hit on directly engage a threat, you trade blows, unless you take something that says no, I'm not. They're not actually getting me. I'm just getting them, which is the resist or avoid the blows.
Getting hit, like, generally is not like as bad as it is in like other games. So like, and there's a chance that they'll still miss you even if you do take the blow.
Yep.
Because you just roll conditions. So. It's just the chance that they'll hit you.
Hmm. Thinking of like unsettling the position here, like stuff like surprising them in a way, because I'm just thinking of that scene from spoiler warning, from Infinity War, but in an opposite way, like freaking grabbing his fist with my hand and like being able to like push it back or something like that, or injure it in a way.
Okay. So yeah, he's still gonna get you, and so I'm actually just gonna have you mark your damage condition for this, because this is part of how you get the surprises. He hits you, and you keep going. Like you know, like there's like you are wounded right now, but you are still continuing to function here.
Like this.
By the way, does our last member need a moment to figure out what they want to do?
Yeah, I will be passing the ball to Lost and Found in just a second here. So, I'm just describing the effect here.
I was thinking of powering up here.
Yep. I'll get to you in a second here, because you did just get slammed pretty hard into a wall.
Yeah, that was a bit painful.
So yeah, so.
And from my little wall, me-shaped hole in the wall, I was spending to keep my team safe from the debris.
All right, so yeah. So as you kind of continue to force him back, actually, suddenly the ground just starts erupting up and actually forming some degree of armor on him, making him harder to damage normally. But he's just like, he seems to be honestly afraid right now. Like he's not used to dealing with something like this.
Oh, sweet. We got a new weapon against him.
Lost and Found. What are you doing? He just encased himself in a shell of stone.
Okay. I'm gonna try to put a photo over his head and drop random lost heavy stuff. Because the heaviest stuff I can think of.
Okay. So, yeah.
Oh god.
Roll to directly engage a threat. Are you fighting the good fight? Did you take that move?
Let me see what move I have.
I don't.
No, I know what I am.
All right, never give up, never surrender. That's right. When you take a powerful blow, you get a much better option.
Okay.
Sorry. Yeah. No. Sorry. I couldn't remember if you had taken which moves you had taken. So never mind. Yeah. So roll plus danger as you directly engage this threat.
Oh, my danger.
Yeah. Well, you actually have a fairly balanced array. Thankfully, it's not mundane.
It says my danger is -1.
What? It says 1 on my screen.
What is that?
Okay,
No,
that's... What? Okay, wait 1 second here. Because it is not showing your stats.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, weird.
Alright, you know what? I'm not gonna worry about it this time. But yeah, no, okay,
So
never mind, yeah.
Do I add one? Or...
No, your stats are right on your character sheet. The display was not showing the right stat block there.
Okay. So -1. So do I put in -1?
No, you don't need to put in anything if you click the right button.
Yeah, you're just rolling your danger.
Okay. How bad is it? That's not a good sound.
How do you have a -3 in danger? Oh wait, you're afraid. I know that, but
Yeah, I was afraid.
Yeah, that's why. -1
Yeah,
plus
that's why.
-3.
ah,
So it didn't help. Sorry.
I was too afraid.
at least you mark a potential, which is good.
Yep.
Okay.
So yeah, no, I see what happened. I got it's displaying Nero's on yours, not Lost and Founds. Okay. And I'm willing to bet Nero's
I love the image
is displaying Lost
on
and
roll
Founds.
20 for your character, by the way.
What?
I like your image for your character on roll 20, even if stream can't see it.
I'll have to take a look at that after things are done. Nero, okay, there we go. Fixed there. That should get the stat blocks fixed up. Alright, view.
So I put a potential.
Okay, you mark a potential, and I describe how... Well, you know that move I just said that it's a good thing you have, because you're about to take a powerful blow, so you actually get never... Yeah, you're triggering your move right now.
Okay.
Because basically you just kind of dun, and the only thing that does is draw his attention to you, and you taking a rock-covered fist. But the trigger for Never Give Up, Never Surrender is, when you take a powerful blow for someone with far greater power than you, use this move instead. So,
Oh, that's amazing.
So yeah, roll plus Savior.
Okay.
Or you can just click the little die on the move, and that'll trigger it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And I don't add anything?
Nothing. You wouldn't have any extra bonuses on this.
Okay. No, that's the 1-1.
Luckily for you...
What? Oh.
I clicked
Alright,
the 1-1.
on a hit, you
It
stand...
doesn't really matter. They're both saviors. So.
Yeah, on a hit, you stand strong. And choose one. On a 7 to 9, you would mark a condition, but you rolled 10 plus, so you get to choose to get an opportunity or opening against your attacker. You rally from the hit and inspire your team, adding one team to the pool, or you keep your attacker's attention.
Add one to the team pool.
Yeah, when. So, are you choosing that as an option, or are you asking for clarification?
Yeah, I'm going to choose that.
Okay, so team pool is up to 4.
Yeah.
So Ellie girl, you have finally kind of rallied yourself. You just saw a Calamity punch and that partially masked girl. What are you doing?
All right. First, I got to power up here, so I'm feeling the burn.
All right. Roll your Sanders. That was a joke. Roll plus conditions.
Roll my... Oh, ha. Oh my god, that's terrible.
Have you seen me on this stream? I'm sorry, but you knew this coming in. Wow.
Ooh.
Pow!
I'm going to actually give you a bonus here just because you're so thing. You're getting 4 burn instead of just the 3 you would normally get.
Oh.
It also says I have to mark 3 that's...
Nope, that's only if you roll a 7 to 9.
Okay, so I get 4 full burn. Oh man, then I am definitely consuming some of this thing. Little assistance here. Can I try and shape the rock around him, Calamity, since he's currently using it kind of as his shield, and instead kind of use it to like bind him?
Yeah, I would say that. That would be unleashing your powers.
All right.
Unless you have a flare that would be more applicable.
Well, I'm going to use Reality Storm in this case because I actually have higher danger.
Well,
so if I have to spend a burn.
No,
it will be more effective.
Jane, that's you're doing the exact opposite of what Reality Storm does.
Oh, I thought it says use freaking. Oh, never mind.
Yeah.
Then I want. Oh, okay. Then never mind. I'm not doing that immediately.
Okay. So what are you doing?
I want to. I want to. So is he still turtling at the moment?
Is he still what?
Turtling. Like you said, he was in a rock shield or something.
Yeah, he's coating himself in rock. It has definitely slowed him down.
All right. Then I think he needs to cool off a bit. Unleash some ice magic to try and freeze him inside it for a bit.
Okay. So just so you know, still trying to restrain him here. So you're... Oh, you know what? Let's call this a directly engage a threat, and we'll just say that if you want to restrain him, actually, you would have to choose the take something from him or opportunity from an ally. Taking something from him would be his mobility.
So, yeah, I'm trying to use danger. I thought lets me roll danger or whatever, because I am engaging him, right?
Yeah, no. Normally, Novas tend to be very high on their freak.
But I'm a weird Nova, so...
Yeah, you're a freak of a Nova, but without a freak. So
that's a hit.
Yep. So you get to choose one from the list.
Don't I also do I also gain the +1 because he has?
He is your rival.
He is.
Oh yeah. You definitely get that.
Okay, I get a +1 against him.
So that's a 9. Still not enough to make it a super hit, but
unless someone wants to spend a team from the pool and help.
I would try that.
All right, how are you helping?
What are my abilities again?
I believe you chose. Let me see the text document. It's volume 2. You have control over the essence of Forgotten. You can use portals, and you can sense the Forgotten.
Oh, that's...
I think in this case it would be more fitting for team if Nero helped out.
Yeah, I can't really help out.
I could also...
Nero, help me freezing it down.
Oh, yeah, that.
Oh yeah, they're both ice guys.
Yeah, that's what I'm like. I have
freeze him down.
One ice guy, only to have another ice guy join us.
All right, so what are you doing?
I was saying that earlier. Like, are you playing the ice guy? So I'm gonna freeze him then, I guess.
All right.
So what happened? So Jane set him blaze.
No, Jane's trying to freeze him, like, since he's in his rock shield. So.
Okay. I guess I'll, because I heard about cinders and stuff. So yeah, I'm sorry. So I will attempt to do once again. And freaking freeze him with my cold ass breath. It's coming from my mouth.
All right.
I'm sorry, 10.
That's a 10 on my roll.
So that means you get choose 2 options on the directly engage a threat list.
Which is for reminders.
Resist or avoid their blows, take something from them, create an opportunity for your allies, or impress, surprise, or frighten the opposition.
I want to both take something from them and impress them.
Okay, so you are okay with taking backlash from this?
Yeah, I can take a... You know... Darn it. You know what? I'm feeling injured. I feel like maybe instead of impressing him, I'll just I'll avoid the counter.
I can't make you choose one thing, but I would recommend surprising him over taking something from him at this point.
Oh, okay, yeah, surprise him. Sure.
Specifically, impress him.
Yeah, I want to impress him, so maybe he just chills off.
Cool off.
Ice puns!
What killed the dinosaur? The Ice Age.
I'm trying to figure out where you. No, I'm trying to figure out how that's a fish pun.
No, I said ice puns.
No, you said fish pun.
I heard ice puns.
I wasn't listening.
What the heck? Why do you think I would say fish pun?
I don't know.
That's why you were so confused?
Yes.
That's a lot of fish.
That's a lot of fish.
I don't know.
All right. So yeah. So.
Well, they are frozen before you can cook them. So.
All right. Fish sticks aside. So as you start freezing up and he just starts creaking in place as the thing, and it just shatters around him, and he just stands there, inhales, and just looks at you again, and just like, apparently the teacher has become the student. I underestimated you, and your groupies.
I'm not a groupie.
I'm just like, I'm sorry. I was just looking around like, what? Like, puzzled right now. I'm puzzled and confused. Confuzzled, you might say. That's bad, I'm sorry.
And as it is, I have other business I need to attend to. But remember, I will be keeping an eye on your progress. And he just kind of... woo, you just hear this woo, and he just suddenly just blasts out like some sort of meteor that's out to that discovered that there was in fact a few dinosaurs left.
Wait, so did he just like all of a sudden like Super Saiyan meteor fly out of the room or something?
Yep, pretty much.
He is surrounded by rock. I assume he could also just tunnel through the rock.
Yeah, no. Basically,
So-
there is a tunnel, and you see daylight coming from a second hole.
So wait, only one eye?
What?
He said he'll keep an eye on
Oh, okay,
Oh.
okay. That's what you're saying. Okay.
I'm saying that in
God.
character. Wait, only one eye?
Oh, that hurt a little bit.
Everyone is alright?
Blank, who are these people? I don't think that's Frostshot or QB. QB, more tricks on me. I'm gonna go up to
Those
Austin
people.
Pound and like start poking her to see if it's an illusion.
Don't poke me. Stop it.
Hello, girl. This is Lost and Found, and
You won't remember me.
I never got your name, friend. Question mark.
I am Nero. That's the name that's been given to me.
Lost and Found, Nero.
Hi, Neo. Here's my card if you need to find a lost cat.
All right.
Okay.
Anyways, I think this is where we're going to end it and go on to end of session moves here, because I am
There's
horrible.
one last small thing I want to do on the roleplay level since we just
Okay.
had a victory together. I did want to kind of confront Blank off to the side for a moment.
Okay.
Like, you don't think he was right, do you?
About
Well, you heard what he was saying, some of that stuff about power and being like, I have a lot of energy in me, and I'm sometimes a little bit afraid of what I want to end up like him.
take it from someone who has no powers. You aren't what you aren't your power set. You have your choices, and he chose his. You can go down a different path.
Also, Jane, you are borderline triggering one of your team moves here. So
That's exactly
if you tell
what I was trying to go to in a less direct way.
Yeah, so basically all you have left to do is tell them how they could stop you, how he could stop you. And then you will trigger it.
Yeah. Do you think if something did happen, you could stop me?
I'm like, I know I can stop you.
So, do we officially say no or yes?
Well, there's no
Sounds
yes
like
or
he
no.
doesn't really fear me, so...
Oh, I was saying you're sharing a vulnerability or weakness.
Yeah.
You're doing the second move, not the first move here.
I was also doing the second one. I was trying to go for the first one originally.
Yeah, no, the way you were describing it, it felt like you I didn't say you were about. It didn't seem so much about the fear there as much as you giving a vulnerability there, and the fact of.
I was trying to do a less direct version of the first one, but it's up to you, the GM. That's what I was originally trying to go for with this.
Yeah, no, it wasn't as triumphant of a situation here for you in that regard. So that's more of what tilted it. But blank gains influence. You can clear a condition though.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I don't feel as hopeless anymore. So.
Yep. And if I remember correctly, blank has influence over you already. So blank, you may shift Ella Girl's labels.
Let's see here.
Well, I guess you could shift superior. Well, honestly, I don't care superior that much. If you could, I would appreciate that one being the one going down. Don't shift mundane down. I think that would put me at a really bad situation.
Yeah, I'm just
actually
thinking...
no. I think this one you could almost justify mundane up as like you're just saying like no, you're not your powers, you're you.
Yeah, I will put mundane up. I'm just thinking what I want to put down. Probably freak.
Or would you say danger? Because you're.
Actually, yeah, I'll do danger because I'm basically saying like you don't have to be like that villain. Like,
don't be like that trash man.
I know it's weird coming from the Reformed. You don't have to be the villain.
Actually, it means the most coming from the
Reformed.
Reformed.
Yeah, it makes the most sense.
Yeah.
It's weird, but.
Don't worry, blank is here. And I officially.
Alright, so.
End the session.
End the move session. End the session moves here.
Yep. So.
Oh wait, since he comforted and supported me, don't I gain potential because he is my friend right now?
Well, he didn't really trigger the move here so much. But yeah, blank roll plus mundane.
All right.
Unless you have something a move that supersedes that for comfort and support.
Let's see here. I don't believe I do.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's my one truth. All right. Mundane. Nope.
All right, yeah, no, your words only reach Ella Girl on a superficial level, so.
Yeah.
All right.
But I marked
Mark potential, yeah.
So. And would you say I led this team successfully in battle?
Yeah, I'm not sure because it's like you more.
Well, you guys kind of throttle him and gave us all opportunity there. So,
yeah.
I don't know. Then just two people on.
Yeah, like there wasn't much leading actually.
Okay, well, that's fine.
It's not just being the mechanical leader.
Yeah.
As much as actually doing something to lead it.
I was actually going to do something next turn, but
yeah.
Then he vanished, and I was like, oh. All right.
Yep. So end of session moves. All right. So start with blank. Did you grow closer to the team, image of yourself, or away from the team?
I'm going to say closer to the team.
Explain who made you feel welcome.
I am going to say Nero actually made me feel welcome. Like, he did a really good job. And...
All right, so Nero gains influence over blank, and blank gains can clear a condition or mark potential.
Let's see here. I will mark a potential because I'm at 4. So.
All right, Ellie girl, do you feel like you grew closer to the team, image of yourself, or away from the team?
So what happens if I said away from the team again?
Explain why you feel detached. Take influence away from away from that another character.
And that's it?
Yep, that's it.
I don't want to say that, but I think it fits the situation.
That's fine. That's fine.
In some ways, I think it fits, but I also don't think it fits.
Well,
you can also just grow into yourself if you feel that way.
Yeah, growing into myself. I feel like I don't really know a lot of these new people besides Blink, so I'll grow into myself a bit.
Okay.
Explain how you see Calamity for a good bit before they showed up.
Yep. Explain how you see yourself and why, then shift one label up and another down.
Well, I know Calamity is definitely worrying me a bit. He's kind of shown that I am not as... I don't think technically I'm a little bit different than my father, is.
Mm-hmm.
And a little bit concerning in some ways. So I'm thinking superior down and either danger or freak up.
I would say freak up from what you described because you're feeling different.
Yeah.
So.
All right, I'll gain a point of freak. Yay! I actually am freak.
Super freak, super freak, super freak.
All right.
That's rather freaky, guys. Come on.
All right, Nero. Did you grow closer to the team, into the image of yourself, or away from the team?
Well, I'm saying, like, I found these people interesting, so I'm like getting closer. Like, there's these masked people who are really weird. Like, one of them has guns. I don't know why. If they're superhero, why have guns? Like, it doesn't fit my image of a superhero, like, in character. Like, I'm like, that's not how it works. And they're just, rainbow hair. Oh, it's pretty. Why are we here again?
And she uses ice powers like you did. She used ice powers like you have.
And yeah, that's right, ice powers. And I'm like, that's cool. Like me, I can relate to this. So yeah, I feel like I've grown closer to the team.
All right. So who made you feel most welcome?
I would say Jane, considering the ice powers bit we just mentioned.
Yeah, and you did clash for a bit with Blank at the beginning, so yeah, I can definitely see Yellow Girl there. So, all right,
yeah, my reputation precedes me. So I get influence over him, and I also get to shift one of his labels up and down.
Because yeah, you should already have influence over. So.
Well, definitely the unique look. God, let me look at his stats. Is like he dangerous at any of these points? Oh, he's already at a -2 mundane. I don't want to shift that down. That's really dangerous.
Yeah, we can technically look at everyone's thing, so we don't have to ask like, "What's the danger zone for you?"
Yeah.
Danger zone.
You know what? Definitely, this new teammate is a little unusual. I think they're very interesting. but I don't know a lot about them. They seem a little strange and unusual. So I want to shift.
So it sounds like you want to shift their freak up.
Possibly, yeah.
Well, that's basically what you've been saying. So
yeah, I'm shifting a freak up, and you know what? I don't know a lot about him, so I want to shift his savior down.
Okay.
I don't know what kind of individual this person is, so I don't know if they're hero material yet or anything.
Mm-hmm. All right, and Lost and Found.
Yes.
Did you grow closer to the team, image of yourself, or away from the team?
I think closer to the team.
Who made you feel welcome?
Neo, because he seems as lost as I am right now.
All right. Because Nero should already have influence over you because everyone had influence over you. Nero, you can shift Lost and Found's one label up and one label down.
Well, they all seem rather strange to me. Okay, sort of, they came out of nowhere, but they seem really friendly and sort of like willing to jump into danger. So even if they were like really trembling up there a moment ago. Which is really interesting to me, considering what I've sort of been taught.
Right, so which label are you raising?
I'm like thinking.
Do you think they're a freak, a danger, a savior, superior, or mundane?
I'm going to say savior because of the whole heroics thing.
Do that.
Yeah, savior.
Okay, so unfortunately for Lost and Found, your savior is already at 3.
Ooh.
So you have to mark a condition.
Nero, you need to shift your shift your stuff. Put up 1 and savior down 1.
Savior down 1. Freak up. Okay.
Yeah, so you're at 3 freak and 0 savior now.
Yep. So Lost and Found, your labels do not shift, but you instead have to mark a condition.
Condition?
Yep. Like angry. You basically your emotional state, because the idea is if your labels get pushed out of their bounds, viewing yourself in such extremes is unhealthy, so you get emotionally distraught.
Okay.
So you just have to check one of your conditions. Then you may clear a condition or mark potential.
You
could take you could take any condition and immediately lose it.
So I could. I'm still have afraid, right?
Yeah, you still have afraid, so can't mark that again.
Insecure.
Insecure?
Yeah.
All right.
That does sound pretty accurate with superior being put up.
Savior.
And I will remove afraid.
Okay. Okay, cool. All right, so that's it for end of session moves. Thank you guys for joining us tonight. As always, you can find me at either our Twitter account at Tales Across or on our Discord. Links below, or at tinyurl.com/Tales Across Discord. Where can we find you, Dustin?
Well, you can either find me on the Discord, or you can find me at Zeistund on Twitter. That is XISTUND.
All right. Ellie Girl, Jane, where can we find you? I'm so in the mode of referring to your characters.
Well, I'm still here also on the Discord. If you join our Discord channel just for the Tales Across Time and Space, you can find my name and contact me. And you also can find my YouTube account, which is this weird Mega Eevee. Just look up Jaxo, Jaxoh, and you should hopefully find my videos where I do various roleplay things and other small games.
Hey, where can they find you, Carl?
Well, so far, we can all say you can find me in the Discord. You can also find me on DevArt, DeviantArt, under Call Warrior 47. Also find me on Tumblr under Mass Phantom 47. And you have dash between the.
And again, kudos to him for providing us for our hero art for this game.
You're welcome.
I seriously, you're
brown.
I love Nero's art. Like the design is so cool. So,
thank you.
And where can we find our player? Where can we find you, Cody?
Just at the Discord.
All right. So yeah. So we're all on the Discord. We don't bite. I sometimes post some of my prop projects pictures just because I'm proud of what I do off air. So
yeah.
But yeah. So
I'm sorry if I need to clarify. It's Jax. E.
Yeah, we'll probably
there's someone else known as Jaxoh, who's like some music artist who's not.
But
I'm actually going to drop a link to my Twitter in the Discord, so we can potentially get it.
Yep. And so, to those watching us in the past, present, and future, I bid you all good night.